A7. Hashtag for future husband, heart, heart. Hashtag exes at tonight's conversation. Hashtag for CVA7B. Describe your current relationship with your exes.
So, as I have said in time past, time is singular, past is singular as well, in time past. Because, no, I have said it multiple times. So, in times past, yes, baby, love, I just want to let you, this time is for you. Baby, I just want to let you know, a lot of my friends, we did start off dating and then decided to just become friends. So technically, they are my exes. You know, the gay world is so small. We don't have the entire world of gay people. We just have a small us group. And thinking about this reminded me of this as I was writing my answers. It reminded me of the song by SWV, my favorite female singing group. I love Destiny's Child, right? SWV is my favorite female singing group. And I think that's related to the fact that I'm just a little bit older. I'm in early 80s, baby. I'm sorry. But on the SWV song, Best Years of Your Life, when they sing, I I think if this was not Coco, it was definitely Lily. But I was young, I was dumb, I played the fool. But one thing today it proves, I gave you the best years of your life, of your life. And I was also thinking about that song a little bit more, and it's like, that's so interesting because okay, baby, so a lot of my friends are my exes, but I will say, yeah. So I communicate with them a little bit still. Some of them. Some of them have fully faded away as I have moved states away, but some of them are still around. And to you, baby, my heart, I will trust you. And as far as dealing with your exes, just like my interacting with my exes, I'm not interacting with them and then spreading my legs for them. No, I only spread my, anyway, it's only for you, baby. But yes. So as far as interacting with exes, yeah, I won't hold that against you, baby. You know, we are starting afresh, starting anew together, and we won't F it up, like RuPaul says. Anyway, I quote her all the time. And I say that because I think RuPaul is not very specific about their gender identity. Anyway, but yeah, we're getting married, and yes, I trust you. Absolutely. And interesting news about my view on condoms, okay? Because in speaking with my mental health counselor, she explained, I told her that especially after my friend slash ex, he is another example, somebody who I dated off and on since I think I was 24, he was 23. And along our journey, along our life journey of being off and on, I was diagnosed with MS in my late 20s. He was diagnosed with HIV in his, I guess, late 20s, early 30s, because when it wasn't until we reconnected in our early 30s that he explained that he's HIV positive. Why is he HIV positive? Well, his ex-boyfriend and he went to get tested at the clinic, and they were both HIV negative everything. So now we can go all the way raw together. Yes. And guess what? They were doing that, going raw together all the time. And eventually they had some sort of argument or tiff. And the other guy stepped outside of the relationship and was like, oh, I just want to F somebody else since I am angry with you. Went out, and because he was accustomed to going raw with his partner, he continued to go raw. And he went raw with the guy that he cheated with, who, oops, he didn't know was HIV positive, and subsequently got HIV and brought it home to my friend and didn't want to tell my friend, hey, I'm sorry, I cheated on you. So FYI, we probably shouldn't go raw at this point. So instead, he's like, well, I guess it's okay. And went raw with my friend and gave my friend HIV. And that's how it passed on. And that is part of why I've always been like, even after marriage, I do not want to not use condoms in sex. And my mental health counselor, and this is why I love having a mental health counselor who has a husband, because she is amazing and she gives me marital advice. And she's like, well, you all are going to be married. He's going to be your husband. You should be able to trust him enough to not need condoms with him. And I was like,